You've never seen Ed Wood, right? I think we talked about this before.
Yeah, we talked about this last episode.
Plan 9 from Outer Space, man, still holds the key for best bad movie.
What is it?
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
What is that about?
Aliens come to invade.
Oh, is that like... So is this like their 9th plan? Like, I don't...
No, I mean, it's just aliens come to invade. It makes no sense. Ed Wood was a crazy motherfucker.
He just kind of did whatever. He
yeah.
Was like, yeah. Well, anyway.
See, there we go.
Intro.
Hey everyone, welcome to Postboned. Aliens stole my brainstem. I don't know how I'm talking, but luckily DMX has the note to just listen to the neck hole.
I think they actually stole my brain stems instead. I can only get out like an intelligent thought every other. So I'm going to continue this throughout the entire episode. Is that all right, Walter?
Go for it. If you can keep up this gag for the entire episode, I will be impressed.
I think I can.
All right, that's very impressive. I've been looking forward to this all week, dude. I love this game.
It's a fun game. It's just really fun, man.
Oh, cool. So this mission is basically just to get
So wait, so is this like part of the...
I don't know, but what's this?
Man.
What's... Whoa! Oh! They have like a thing now that like... how do I fire my gun again?
I don't know, Walter.
I
don't know. You were the one who was playing this
I'm
before.
Einstein now.
Einstein!
I don't
Einstein.
remember how to fire my gun. Oh, there we go. It what? Oh, so that thing did disrupt my gun or something.
What are you talking? Oh, really? So it made it so that you couldn't like use it, or
yes, maybe.
Did you kill it already, or didn't you?
There we go.
Oh snap!
I did not mean to do that.
Oh my god!
I meant to do this.
Oh my god! You made a traffic jam.
No, I didn't. Oh, I'm out of. Okay, this has already been a failure. Damn. This has already been a terrible failure, but that apparently counted because I got 300 DNA.
Yeah, dude.
So.
Well,
Okay, I get it. I'm supposed to head toward these, like, pink blocks.
Gotta love those power lines that don't have any lines on them. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Look at
absolutely.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, wow.
Oh,
75?
everything. It's an EMP bomb. That's an EMP bomb.
So
that's no fun.
Geez, don't you think it would take out, like, your life support, too?
You know, you would think, but... Oh, wow. That guy was using, like, a... Oh my god, I have an itchy eyebrow.
Oh no.
Oh god, that's miserable when you're trying to think and do stuff.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
Oh, oh, come on. All right. PK cart.
Oh god, dude. Like so, like at this point in the game, what is exactly like what is his mission? What are we trying to do here?
We are trying to make sure your email doesn't go off. How about that? Your email.
I don't know. It did not. You couldn't hear it on the capture. It wasn't a thing. Anyway. But no, so we're trying to suck all the brain stuff. See, because okay, aren't aliens supposed to be like? What's the whole point of aliens being so like inconspicuous? Why isn't it that they don't just like kind of show ourselves to them? It's not like because I mean to them we must kind of be a lot like monkeys or something like that. Like we must be like, oh, cute little cuddly little creatures. Like, oh, you're so cute with your, cars and your automobiles and not your space morphing rift machines and bullshit.
The way I've heard it, it's basically if aliens ever did come to Earth, it would probably end up like it did when Christopher Columbus found the New World.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. So what?
That means mass genocide, dude. Or close to it, I guess.
Well, no. I mean, that's not. I mean, if anything, the things that we would have to worry about are like disease and things like that. I mean, to a certain extent, I believe that I don't know. I mean, it would probably. Do you think it would be war? Do you think that they would immediately just go to war?
I think. Yeah, I would think so, actually.
Huh.
Ow.
Oh shit!
Wow, he just backhanded me with his gun. Oh my god, this guy dodge rolls.
Holy crap!
Oh my god, how much? Wow.
Bringing out the good moves, eh?
Yeah.
I like
and they're resistant to the anal probe, man.
Oh my god.
They're resistant to the anal probe. Oh boy, we got military coming.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh, wow. I gotta break these boxes.
How is military
and
like
we're just gonna do that.
Service? I don't understand.
And do that and hope that break. Oh boy.
Oh god, dude. Yeah, shit's getting so real right now.
my guns are not in a place.
How is it not? Oh, because I guess guns are machinery. They're not necessarily electric. So.
Oh, there we go. That works.
Hey.
Oh, that broke the gun.
Oh damn. Do you have any like grenades or anything?
No, not yet.
Oof.
I don't know if I get any. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is hell.
This is
Jesus, dude.
Well, I've got 5 out of 12 of the brains and only 120 out of 300. You
got this, Walter. I believe in you.
There we go. Got it.
Hey, why are they white? What color are brains?
They're overloaded brains. Cause you remember last time we sat down to play this game? We blew up like a bunch of people's faces.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By using the TV monitors, right? Oh wow. He was doing the shakies. So yeah.
I'm just burning, doing the neutron dance.
Oh my god. Yeah. So we like totally fried people's brains, and I guess that's what they are. But why did they put them in boxes?
I mean, I don't get why it's in that big of boxes, but I get why they're in boxes. Because they need to be studied, because they're different from us. Therefore, aliens must be studied and dissected. Oh god, I hate the PK controls in this.
What card? What?
I hate the PK controls. I mean, you cannot turn the camera when you're carrying something. Right. Yeah, it's a little miserable.
You would need like a third analog stick in order to make that work. Because how do you? I don't know. Anyway, game mechanics.
I mean, oh.
Jesus.
Okay, that's a.
Wait, so can you just PK people? Oh, he was okay.
Oh, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can totally do this. And I know you can do that to a regular person, but I guess an FBI agent is a little too much. All right, now I'm gonna hide behind here and extract his brain though.
Do it, dude.
Because his brain is worth 25.
Snap, dude.
Oh, god damn it. EMP'd. Oh, and I also need to pick this up, actually, so I can bang and bink.
Huh. Well...
Bye-bye! I'll find that later. Alright, I need more brains. I need so many more brains, dude.
Yeah, dude. Get that brain. Get that brain, those, brain stems.
Oh, I can't fly! Where did the cart go?
Cart?
I mean, where'd the box go?
Oh, it went over there. It exploded.
Oh,
yeah, right
there it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's near the dumpster, because that's exactly where brains end up, right?
Yes.
I
mean, that's where most of our media puts their brains.
Hey-yo! That's very good.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Humor.
How do you feel about Mark Zuckerberg's take on breaking down on fake news?
Oh, well,
I know we don't get political, but it's been kind of by a lot of people it's been handed to that Donald Trump's victory came from illegitimate news sites on like Facebook and stuff. How do you feel about that? Because I'll be honest, I think if he won fair and square, that's fine and all now. I'm not a fan of it, but I think like if there's nothing we can do about it, there's nothing we can do. We just gotta hope for better candidates next year, because I was not a fan of anyone.
Look, I think that...
But I totally agree that fake news has like become a real problem, because everyone's just kind of forming their own little bubbles on Facebook, and no one's actually... And people are only just affirming their own beliefs and not actually trying to seek out the truth anymore.
Right. Okay, look, it's very easy to get stuck in an echo chamber, especially when it comes to things like ideology. Because everybody wants to hear that their own opinions are correct.
Well, it's been proven, actually, that people will bend the truth in their own brains if it matches with their ideology. Like, you've heard about this, right? Like,
I understand.
There was a study that people, like, were given a basic math problem that, I forget what the original topic was, but it was, like, something that, you know, no one would normally really care about. And what would happen is they would get the math right, and even though like a number looked bigger, they understood that the ratio was smaller, so like it wasn't as big a deal as people thought. But then when they changed the topic to gun control, it was recorded across the board that people would get the math problem wrong if it matched their ideology of whether gun control should be a thing or shouldn't be a thing.
Well, I think
I found that amazing, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I don't find it amazing at all. I think that it's very obviously people are going to want to try to to make the facts bend in their favor in order to have affirmation that whatever.
Yeah, but the idea of
hold on.
getting okay.
No, hold on, because look, it's important. I think that people should absolutely understand the difference between fake and real news. Do I think that it is any one medium's job to tell and discern what is fake and real? I think that it is...
I think if you're a news outlet, that is exactly what your job description is.
Of course, if you're a news outlet. But the thing is that I don't think Mark Zuckerberg owns a news outlet. He owns a social media platform. And we really need to get away from the idea that social media is the same as news. You can get news from social media, but that does not mean that it is a news site. The thing is, look, what kind of fake news are you talking about? Are you talking about, grandma saves puppy from tree by performing 16 miracles in a second, like that kind of fake news? Or are you saying like the kind of supposed fake news where it could be something like, I'm
talking fake news where it is proven that there are both like Democratic and Republican news sites that are delivering false information about the opposing candidate.
Right.
And this is happening on every side. But,
I understand. I get that.
But I do think this is a problem because people will just trust the news outlet that affirms, I'm kind of caught in this now. Like, I don't like this, to be honest. Oh, hang on, I gotta go for a dip.
Oh, nice, dude. Oh, well, thank God you're not one of those aliens that
I like how it's more like a glass above me than it is water around me. Like, look at this.
That is kind of funny. Oh, jeez. Old PS2 games. But
yeah.
no. So I don't know, Walter. We're getting kind of close to the end of this episode. Do you think we should?
No, keep it going.
Okay.
I want to hear what she's got to say about this.
Fake news, right? Okay, look. Here's my thing with this: is what do you think is the solution? Do you think the solution is independent media trying to disprove each other, which I personally believe should be the way that it is? Do you think that it should be legislated? Because I don't think that's the right answer to it.
It should absolutely not be legislated. I feel like it has to come down to... Well, you see, here's the thing. It's not an easy answer. I agree it's not easy because you're basically asking people, you're basically trying to figure out what's truth and what's not in a world where we're already making up their own truths, even when it just to make sure it fits them.
Okay, let me give you an example. And basically
people are not like giving sources, so how do you do that?
Let me give you a very, very unpopular example and perspective that probably everybody will disagree with, but I will try to make it, I'll try to present it in a way that it's not so obtuse. For instance, okay, so we've had this conversation where, politically, Walter and I have an understanding. And
we're as different as night and day, and we understand that.
With that. Yeah, we're okay with that. So I'll take for instance, Donald Trump. Like everybody.
By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt you one more time. I just remember the easiest way to kill these guys in this game.
Yeah, you just like
and yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
That makes sense. Actually.
That's oh my God, there was one behind me.
Especially when there's EMP things going off. Wait, does that also tamper with your PK abilities?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Well, I guess not, because you just got.
Yeah, you're right. It does. Oh my God.
Okay. Take Donald Trump example. So everybody says that he was racist and bigoted towards Mexicans, right? Well, okay. The two perspectives on that, and this is coming from somebody. I guess full disclosure. I voted for Trump. But like just so that everybody gets it, I do understand the opposing perspective for why people believe that he's a racist. The thing is that people took it out of context. What he was trying to say about because again, he's not a politician, definitely not a politician, not a good speaker at all.
And he's proving that very well with the first couple days of his administration.
What do you mean? He hasn't started.
I mean, like his I don't word well.
Well, you don't word well. He doesn't word well. It's a thing. It's a common. It's
something I can understand.
It's a common human thing to misspeak or to misstate what you're trying to say.
Stunted sniper strikes again. They're calling me the stunted sniper. We found our episode title, the stunted sniper.
I don't even. Wow. Is it a sniper who does stunts, or is it like a stunted as in stunted growth sniper?
I would assume with me being maybe 3'2", it's stunted as in did not grow.
Oh, well, that's not nice. So, no, speaking of not nice. So, okay, the two different perspectives. I don't know how much longer you want this episode to go on for.
What are you talking about? We usually go for 20 minutes. We still got another 5.
Oh, you're fucking right, dude. I thought we were 10-minute episodes. Shit, I am so sorry.
Wow, did you really? How did you forget that?
I'm sorry, guys. My head is not.
We haven't even been a full week since we last met.
You're totally right, Walter. That is totally my fault. I am so sorry.
It's okay, dude. I'll do most of the talking.
No. Hold on. But I do need to get this perspective across because because we went there. So look, I understand the opposing thing for what Donald Trump said at that one rally where he was talking about illegal immigration, undocumented citizens, whatever you want to call them. He said a disproportionate amount of illegal immigrants. This is probably one of the only Trump quotes that I actually have memorized because I get confronted with it so often. A disproportionate amount of illegal immigrants are basically not good people. I'm paraphrasing, whatever. But it's like what he was saying was that there are a lot of people who are coming into the country who are not trying to do the best. They're not just trying to have a better life for themselves. They're actually highly detrimental to a lot of people in the process. People like rapists, people like thieves, people like, not all of them, obviously. You can't make some kind of broad generalization like that and expect it to stick. It doesn't stick. However, there is such thing as campaign rhetoric and everything like that, and I can't necessarily excuse that for those reasons, but I was able to discern what it is that he meant out of that thing. Now take it from the opposite side. I really do. I get it when people listen to that statement and they go, yeah, that's a problem. So where they could see that kind of language be problematic, especially from somebody who's supposed to be leading the free world. I get it. Now, put that in the context of free news, or sorry, not free news, but fake news, right? Okay. When it comes in terms of like perspective, what is it that you're trying to say? Because I know a lot of conservative people who voted for Trump or maybe didn't even vote for Trump, who would say that all of the rhetoric that people put out for saying like, oh, Trump is a racist, would say that's completely unfounded. Therefore, it's fake news. So are you going to say that all of that is fake news? But then on the other side, then anybody who's trying to justify what Trump is saying could be construed as fake news as well. So
I think what it comes down to is like being able to actually like have credible sources, like because I think the email thing is basically a really good way to take that on, because just based on what I've heard, like I don't have anything off the top of my head I can pull out that's definite.
Okay.
But like so many different news stories went around claiming this and that were in the emails, when like official FBI reportings where there was nothing compromising in the emails, but tons of.
The thing is with that is that the problem is that the fake news. See, okay, don't worry about me not doing anything. I'm just going around collecting like DNA so we can buy upgrades now and later. Yeah. So, dude, let's do it. I'm making kick ass, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah. Okay. See, here's the problem: is that there's a lot of conservative people at this point who believe, because of the WikiLeaks emails and stuff like that, and I'm sorry we're getting political, but you know what? I mean, we're having an honest and open
I don't mind
discussion.
Getting political. I really don't.
No, I know you don't, but
Can I make it?
Because I know that there are some people out there in the interwebs who want to use this kind of content in order to get away from that kind of stuff. Well,
I feel like that kind of mindset is wrong, and I understand that's kind of an opinion kind of thing, but
I agree.
Rather than get away, it's really just kind of figuring it out, what it actually affects you.
And look, if you agree with something so wholeheartedly, then it shouldn't matter what anybody else says. I mean, obviously you should always try to challenge your own your own views with opposition, and see if you can find better facts or more consistent facts or just facts in general. All I'm trying to say is that like anyway, okay, so back on track for what I was saying. There's a lot of things that came out within the WikiLeaks thing, for instance, that was actually information. I don't know what kind of false information you were looking at, but I was reading the actual WikiLeaks emails. So I was reading all of the things that, and it wasn't like anybody had ever said, no, these emails are fake. Nobody ever said that. There was only one time I think that anybody ever said that, and it was Donna Brazil talking about her emails with Podesta, and she said that they were falsified. And she said it very dubiously, I suppose you could say. She was kind of saying it in a political manner to make it seem as though they may or may not have been true, but she didn't outright come out and say that they were false. WikiLeaks has a very, very good record. They've never really posted anything that's been bad. They've done things bipartisan for the left and the right. They're just about political corruption. That's all their real like meat and beans is, or whatever you want to say, whatever the nomenclature. So, is there fake news? Yeah. Is it a problem? Yes, absolutely. People should be concerned about it, and they should always try to check their sources and facts. But the problem is, within those emails, there was a lot of evidence to suggest that the mainstream media specifically was coercing with people in terms of like politics to make things seem a certain way when they weren't, in fact, or to try to get around some kind of, or I don't know. See, this is the hard thing. This is why I don't like to get political, because it's very hard. It sounds so conspiratorial unless you really understand the full scope of what's happening. I don't know. Do you have any input for that, Walter?
I've just been waiting for you to notice what I've been doing.
I mean, I know it's. I see it, dude. You like fucking whirly-birding these cars around, man. But yeah, fake news, man. Fake news.
Yeah. You want to know what I really have to say?
What?
A lot of the email stuff that I got was from you know, like I think it was a combination of CNN and NPC. I got like most of those from, and I'll admit I haven't actually looked into like, you know, which way their kind of anchors and writers lean. So I don't know how trustworthy that is compared to everything else.
Well, I can tell you that based on what I know and based on what I've researched and looked up and gone over, and trust me guys, I'm not the kind of person that would go wholeheartedly into an ideology without doing extensive research and trying to figure out, is this the correct path or is this the correct way? From what I understand, CNN and MSNBC are two of the main defactors for people who I would be able to say are pretty much fake news. They do a lot of really weird crap that's ridiculous, and it's just and it's designed to sway political opinions to the left on most times. And the other thing that we have to understand, I think all of us, is that...
Yeah, and that's part of what makes this such an interesting idea of what is fake news.
What is it?
Because you could say biased news in itself is fake news, because you want the facts, you don't want someone's opinion, or maybe that is the kind of content, so then technically to you that's not fake news, but that's the news you want to hear.
See, but the problem is that, like, how do you discern then what is fake and what is... Or no. How do you discern what is biased? Because the thing is, there's going to be some information that is going to be in favor of one team. It's just going to happen that way. You know, like for instance, like the Anthony Weiner thing, right? Wasn't great for
what? I'm sorry, I haven't heard of this.
Anthony Weiner?
No, what's
you don't know who Anthony Weiner is?
No.
Anthony Weiner is he's a guy. So he's married to Uma Abedin, who is.
Hang on. Oh, god damn it! I killed the guy.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm gonna.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, here we go.
What are you
trying to
drop
him in the pool.
Oh damn! Hope he can swim. No, drop him in the ocean. Oh.
What?
Whoa! Is he alive?
No, probably not. I don't even know where his body is.
Oh god! Hey, look, a boat. No, so he's married to Uma Abedin, who is very closely connected to Hillary Clinton. And by closely connected, I mean Uma Abedin is literally her right-hand woman. Like, she's her...
Well, I lost him.
Assistant, whatever it is. Anthony Weiner has been brought on child pornography charges. He basically, he's under investigation by the FBI for...
Wait, I thought it was Donald Trump that had a thing about that in December.
I mean, not as far as I'm aware, and if it was, then I think that might be the fake news you're talking about. I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that because I know it might seem like I'm partisan with that, but Anthony Weiner actually is under FBI investigation.
No, I don't doubt that. I swear to God, I've seen several news stories that in December, like, there's something about child rape charges that Donald Trump's going to go under. This guy is able to sidestep this thing.
He is like, he's doing a moonwalk away from
it. I know, it's ridiculous. I've had so much fun just goofing off in this game. Dude, while you talk politics, man.
It's a good game to goof off with. You know what? Let's continue to goof off.
Yeah.
Next time on Postboned?
You know, I realized end slate is kind of terrible for these end parts, but end slate. I enjoy political talks from time to time.
I don't mind political talks. I don't have any problem with it.
I guarantee you this is going to get the most dislikes of anything we put on YouTube together.